Wanna be Ryan the Great, and today we are reacting to Villanova's loss versus Creighton that knocked them out of the Big East tournament, guys. So yeah, we're just gonna be breaking down the game, whose fault I think it was, and I have a lot to say about that. First thing, got the braces off. It's pretty nice. I think they're saying like some sort of like retainer I gotta wear like when I sleep, so I don't gotta wear it during the day, which I'm pretty excited about. Yeah, right now I'm feeling a little weird, but you guys don't want to hear about that. You guys just want to hear about the game, so we're gonna get right into it. But before we get right into it, guys, make sure you subscribe with the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brotherly and the Great Vlogs. Go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. Make sure you follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the video. Also, got the fresh cut. You already know Mr. Israel did me up. Nice shout out to my man Israel for doing me up. But let's get right into it. So starting off with the game, first thing, Villanova didn't lead once during the game, which is really, really sad. Creighton's largest lead was 20, and the largest lead for Villanova was 0. So who do I put the blame on? Do you want to put on Cam Whitmore? Okay, fine. He only had 4 points, shot 2 for 7 from the field, was 0 for 3 from the three-point line. I get that he is your best player, but benching him was not the best option at the end of the game. He's your best player, and even if he was 2 for 7 from the field, he's still got to be in there at the end of the games. I really think that was an awful move. But yeah, shooting three-point percentage-wise, he has to get better. Whether he stays at Villanova or not, I'm thinking he will stay just because of the fact that he did have the thumb injury and he did not play throughout the whole year. But he is projected to go number 9 with or without, this game happening. So I think he probably will end up leaving to go to the NBA, but we'll see. But yeah, Whitmore has to do better. A lot of inconsistency this season from him. That could be just because of the thumb injury, but the other night was not a good night to have. Only 4 points. I don't put any of the blame on Eric Dixon at all. He did have a slow start, but ended up with 20 points, shooting 43% from the field. The only problem was that he could not guard Ryan Kalkbrenner, who had 21 points. But I'll talk about, coaching-wise about how that was a problem at the end of the game. Slater, very good game from him as well. 17 points, 5 for 7 from the field. He was 4 for 4 from the three-point line. Nothing bad to say about Brandon Slater. Justin Moore, he had a pretty good game. 13 points, 5 for, I think it was 5 for 13 from the field. So not terrible, not the greatest thing in the world. He was 50% though from the three-point line. Caleb Daniels, 17 points, 6 for 15, and only 3 for 9 from the three-point line, but that, the three-point shooting was okay. It was around 47%, I want to say, somewhere around there, so that was okay. But yeah, Whitmore, Dixon, and Daniels did not help with the three-point percentage. And then the bench. The bench has just been bad all season. Nothing really to say there. Armstrong, only 2 points, 1 for 3 from the field. Housen, he just played 4 minutes. He did nothing. Longio played 19 minutes, had 1 point, so that's really good. Archidiakono played 5 minutes and 0 points. So I really don't blame the team. I mean, the bench has been so bad this season. What I blame, though, is the way the defense was handled and the coaching. So the defense was just bad. They did a terrible job kicking out on three-point shooters. I brought in no double teams for Kalkbrenner. Our tallest guy is Dixon, who is 6'8". Dixon is 6'8", and he is, the tallest guy there. And then Kalkbrenner, who is a freshman, a junior, and he is 7'1". So having Dixon guard him the whole game is just not good at all. And bringing in no double teams to help him. And on the pick and rolls, there really was also no help in the paint. So yeah, that was a big issue. Kicking out on three-point shooters, that was really bad as well. I'm pretty sure Creighton was around, what were they? They were 48% from the three-point line. That is, absolutely atrocious. Villanova was actually 43% from the three-point line, my bad. But yeah, on the dot, Creighton was 48% from the three-point line. You have to kick out on shooters better. There was just no defense there. It's just, I don't know how to say it. They just didn't play defense on the perimeter, and it really is a shame. But then and I'll talk a little about the offensive side of the ball. The offensive side of the ball was bad because literally the whole game plan was, okay, Daniels, okay, Whitmore, okay, Moore, you're just going to drive into the paint, and you're just going to throw up a layup. Like, what good is that? That's not team basketball. Creighton won because they played team basketball. How many assists did they have at the end of the game? They had 22 assists. Villanova had 14. So they played team basketball ultimately, and then ended up winning. The offensive game plan was really bad. Everybody just sat on the three-point line. And that's where I bring in Kyle Neptune to blame. His coaching was so bad. No plays were run. The best plays that were run is that he set screens, and then Moore, Daniels, or somebody threw up a three. And then at the end of the game, what were you thinking? How tall is Caleb Daniels? 6'4". Cal Brenner is 7'1". And you are having Daniels guard him, and you're taking out Dixon, who was the best player on the court for your team at the time, and you take him out to have a guy who is 6'4" guarding a guy who is 7 feet. It really doesn't make that much sense. Also, why is Arcidiacono going into the game in crunch time? Arcidiacono can't play. There's just no... Oh my God. There's nothing to say about that. Arcidiacono really can't play. Like putting in the bench guys who had a combined 3 points at the end of the game is not going to help you win. You have 5 capable starters that know how to play the game, are a lot better than the guys on your bench. I understand that Whitmore had a really bad game, but benching him is not going to help anything. It was just bad coaching. Like taking out the tallest guy on the team to guard a 7'1" guy and have a guy who was 6'4" guarding him is not good at all. I get Daniels can play against centers, and he's done a good job of it in the past, but Cal Brenner is 7'1". He hasn't guarded too many guys that are 7'1". I hate to break it to you. So it really is a bad look for Kyle Neptune, and it's really a bad look for Villanova because there's a lot of unanswered questions. I'll give Kyle Neptune another year to get this stuff figured out. But if next year this is not figured out, then there is going to be a lot of questions about what Villanova and Jay Wright retiring. All of a sudden they go 17-16, not probably going to get into March Madness the first time since 2012. It really is a bad look, and there is going to be a lot of unanswered questions that need to be answered immediately. About what Kyle Neptune is doing in this coaching room. Also, something that I do take note to. Right when Jay Wright left, Villanova got considerably worse at free throw shooting. I don't know why. When Jay Wright was there, they were the best free throw shooting team ever. All of a sudden, since Kyle Neptune got there, their free throw shooting has gone down. They were 75% from the free throw line. I don't understand that. That's another question I need answered as well. But we'll see what happens in the future. We'll see if we can recruit some people. We'll see about next year because I don't think they're definitely not getting into March Madness with a quarterfinal exit in the Big East tournament. I thought they needed to get second or first to get in, but that'll do it for this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe with your post notifications on. Go subscribe to my Brotherly and the Great vlogs. Make sure you go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. Make sure you follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace.